This is Completely Stupid, the show about stupid people doing completely stupid things. In this clip, Karen's getting in an argument at a retail store over something.
Alright, go ahead and get that.
You just said you won't punch me in my mouth.
No, because
come punch me. Come do it then. Come fucking do it then. Bitch, you just threatened me.
I'm doing my job.
Bitch, you just threatened me.
I'm doing my job.
Oh, what's going on? She just threatened me. No, punch me in my face. You're this bitch just about to jump over the counter. Leave, bitch. Leave. Leave before I can leave.
I'm doing my job.
You see my kid, bitch? I'll fuck you.
I'm doing my job.
This bitch just said she's gonna punch me in my face.
I'm doing my job.
Come get you some. Come on, bitch. You don't want it. I promise you.
Alright, get out. You have got to go. You can't be in here.
I'm calling the police because she threatened me.
I'm already calling the police.
Go.
You gotta get out. Go.
You just said. You just said.
Hi. You can sit.
So y'all know.
You just gotta love watching how the kid just slowly goes into a full-on meltdown, watching this massive argument just implode in front of her. It's like, come on. If you're there with your child, maybe learn to have a bit of restraint at times, because, I don't know, maybe you might put some mental issues into your child by being this type of person, especially out in public. It makes me question what you like at home, to be completely honest. In this next clip, we've got a Karen from the neighborhood who decides to come over and thinks it's her own business to kill plants that are growing on fences.
You live over there, you need to worry about your yard. Do not spray this because y'all are killing it with your whatever your concoction is. Get away from my house. I'm calling the police, I'm telling you now, lady. Go ahead.
Go ahead, because I'm allowed to touch
You were in my yard, and the camera already caught you.
His fence.
Guess what?
This is his fence.
It don't matter. Listen, lady. I got you on camera on my side, okay? So get out, my yard. Don't touch nothing else.
Go ahead.
Do not touch nothing else.
This is his fence.
I'm about to call the police. This sign out a month ago for them, if you guys remember. So here's the bush, and it's obviously growing on my side right here. So, and then that's what's on their side. She don't live at this house. She lives over there. I live right here. My neighbors live there. She lives over there. She came all the way across my neighbor's yard, came into my yard, was on my side when we pulled up, spraying shit on my bush. Then gonna say she has the right to spray. And she don't, because she don't conjoin with this house. She conjoins over there.
I mean, first things first, fencing rules in America is extremely convoluted. It can change so drastically much depending on where you are in America, what state you're in, and then what county you're in. But at the end of the day, she doesn't live in the house that's next door. She lives a few houses down. Regardless of anything, it's not her business to be spraying these plants whatsoever. No matter how much she thinks, no matter whether this is that person's fence or not, they're not the one who lives in that house, so they can not do that. So that'd be nice. They have no right to do that. It's not their house, you know? This next clip, a Karen comes across a statue of the devil in public.
Came for a nice walk this morning and look what I saw. Unbelievable. These people bring this crap up here. It's totally offensive. You have little kids coming up here. I mean, what are they thinking? Have they no decency that other people might be offended by this crap? I mean, look at it.
Did you still box?
I just said no.
Jesus, I don't understand what people are thinking half the time. It's just unbelievable to me that someone would find this art to start with, and B, it's totally out of line. Look at that.
I mean, this is one of those things where it's just like the Karen here is well within her right to complain about something that's been plonked in what I'm assuming to be a public place. Now, there could be a little bit of a special reason for that, because maybe the town's doing a bit of a art display thing for a little bit, and so a lot of different art pieces have been brought out to put on the public space to be viewed by people. But at the end of the day, it's like one of those things where it is effectively a vulgar statue to certain people, and some people are going to find offense to it. Whether you should care to be offended about things is another question, but it is what it is. In this next clip, we got a Kevin who has no idea when it's time to just mind their own business for a little bit.
Male Karen pushes the wrong guy's buttons.
Are you gonna be a man? Do you have a wife in there or a girlfriend? Okay. Come here. Listen, We're not against you. Hold on.
Sir, how can I help you?
I'm
How
for
can
you.
I help? Don't touch me. Get your hands off
All right,
of me.
that's true.
You too.
Hey, partner, I'm just standing aside. I'm not with this guy.
We're here in peace, okay? I'm for you. I don't want you to make a choice. That's gonna be.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Do you have a woman in there?
Why do you keep asking me personal questions?
I'm asking you.
What if I work here?
Okay. Do you work there?
Then fucking leave me alone, dude.
I'm leaving you alone. You don't want to talk to me?
I do not.
Okay, then
So
go-
stop waving me down and trying to push your beliefs on me.
Okay, well, you can go back to your car then. If you
Oh,
don't
now
wanna
I'm
talk to me.
excused?
Yeah.
You wanted me to come here waving
No, I'm
me down.
asking
Now
you-
I'm here.
I'm asking you if you were involved in the murder of your child to repent.
I'm
of that.
asking you to mind your own fucking business!
When you
Woo!
when you stop
Hell,
murdering
Satan.
your child, I'll mind my own business.
Dude, you have no idea what's going on. This is your personal opinion of something you have no idea about.
Or you're giving me your personal opinion.
I'm not
What's it
doing
grounded
anything
on?
except answering your
Could
questions.
you back up a little bit?
No, I can't. You can, no.
Okay, I'll back up. Don't come closer.
Why not?
Because that would be violating my space,
Whatever,
according
dude.
to you.
Thanks for the video recording. I hope you show the rest of the world. Please do not push your beliefs on random strangers that are driving by.
Hell yeah.
These guys.
Please don't murder.
Hell yeah,
me
buddy. I'm with
and be
you.
a coward.
Why are you yet telling me
Because
this?
I care about you. I don't want
What
to
the
see you.
fuck? I'm a random fucking dude. Do I look like I'm
You're
pregnant?
created in the
God.
image of God. You are created
Oh
in the
my
image of
goodness.
God.
See how
I care about you, and I don't want to see.
Christians have to push their beliefs, man.
I don't wanna
You're
see-
pushing your belief on me.
I don't
You're
wanna-
pushing your belief
I'm
on
not
me.
pushing it on anybody.
Why do you
I'm
feel the
preaching.
need as you're human to educate me
You can
as
re-
a person?
You can reject it.
Did I come ask for your stuff?
I'm telling you, you're going
I
to
am
go through
rejecting
hell
it.
if you do not
That-
repent. And I don't want to see that happen to
You are so
you.
fucking funny.
I don't want to see it. Stay there.
No!
I-
No!
I thought you said we were supposed to.
I don't care what I
approve
said.
Each other. Oh, so now you want?
No, man, you guys are
Now you're
flagging
gonna
random people down. I'm gonna waste your fucking time like you're wasting everyone
You have
else's.
this on tape, right?
Yeah, I hope you do, man.
No,
I mean,
sir,
I hope
sir.
you guys do.
Sir,
We
we care about you.
I don't know why you're coming up as a
Because-
stranger telling me you
brother,
care
brother,
about me.
I care about
do
you.
not care if you
Don't
care
you
about
realize
me.
what's
You
gonna
gonna pay
happen
my
to you?
bills?
You're
dude?
gonna face your
You ain't
maker.
gonna pay my bills. Listen to you
Wait,
just talking.
Ho.
Just talking.
Wait, you just
Are you?
said-
If you would
Yes.
like to pay some of
Yes.
my bills, I'll
Yes.
sit here and listen to you.
I will pay your bills.
Okay, give me some money then. and
Call
I'll
your
sit
wife.
here.
Call your wife right now. Tell her not to murder your baby, and we will help you.
Oh,
That is our offer.
That's what you're here. Do you guys not have jobs?
Sir, we have
you ever heard of
jobs.
second
This
shift?
is our job, okay?
First
I'm
shift
offering
is
you
job.
help. Do you want help?
I don't need your fucking help, dude.
I will help you.
I don't want your fucking help.
Well, then don't say what are you here for? I'm
What are
saying
you
we'll
here
help.
for? I don't want your help unless you're going to give me some money for my time right now. That's the only thing I want from you.
I'm not going to give you money for your time to murder your baby. Okay?
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
That's what you think's going on. That's really what you do out here.
It-
Christian
it-
people.
tell me it's
out here
not.
murdering
Tell me
babies.
it's not.
Well, it's not.
Why is
it's
it not?
murdering
Guys-
babies. That's what you think you're stopping something from happening
Then
out
why are
here
you so
wasting your
angry
time?
about it?
Because you
You're
keep
kidding
flagging
yourself.
me down, dude. I'm having phone calls and stuff.
What are you mad about?
I'm
If-
mad at you, dude.
You're-
You're pushing your beliefs on people. I
You're
don't want
not-
it. You just continue to try to
not
push it
creating-
on me.
if
You
you're-
continue to try to push it on me.
you're not-
I don't want anything. I don't want anything.
What I don't want to see is for you to go
I don't want
on
the baby.
die in hell.
What about the baby's beliefs?
Go ahead. Talk to him.
Talk about pushing your beliefs on somebody
You guys
else.
think you have some kind of... I pay for classes for this type of shit. If I want education, I'll go to a college, university. Not three random, scraggly-looking strangers with crap preaching about stuff.
These guys aren't with us. Oh, he is, but these guys aren't.
Question would be back.
You guys see these guys trying to push whatever they think I need to know? I don't need to know anything that you guys have to offer. No, I do know that. I don't want anything to do with you. I don't need anything from you. Why? I mean, I've went all this time without ever knowing either one of you guys, and you've never done anything for me before. You think you're going to come save my life right now? Oh my goodness.
How do you know you don't need something from us? You have never met you.
What happens if he died tonight? What's going to happen to you then?
Sir, can we
Then that's the end of life.
can we?
No, you're gonna face God.
That's what you believe. Have you ever left the United States of America, sir?
Yeah.
How many? Where?
Afghanistan.
Okay, me too. I just came back from a 5-year expat from there. Come here, and Americans try to push their
You're
fucking
an
beliefs on me.
from Afghanistan or a military
I'm
man?
done with y'all. I'm not
Wait,
just
sir.
giving you my resume.
No, sir, you don't have to anymore. Just can we? Let's back up and. So what brings you here, sir?
You said it wasn't murder.
look, I get it. You have your religion, you want to push your agenda to other people, whatever. It's kind of annoying, but at the end of the day, I can kind of understand it. But doing it in a place like this where the guy is sitting parked outside of an abortion clinic and then just railing him on him for being there in the first place is just like one of those things where it's like, it's a very sensitive matter. I don't think this is the time where you should be shoving your personal agenda down someone else's ears when clearly this would be something that would be a sensitive decision to make regardless of how you feel about things. Like, this type of thing's never an easy decision to make, and then having someone come and shove their own agenda down your throat whilst you're waiting for your partner to do what's necessary or what you believe is right at that time, it's just kind of, you don't do this. When it comes to things like this, you leave people be. Maybe annoy them way afterwards, but don't do it right then and there when clearly other things are going on that's probably not going to be doing too well in the person's subconscious half the time. I don't know, maybe think a bit wiser. Think a bit more of common courtesy, if you will. And next we've got a Karen who's not a fan of fireworks and festivities.
I got you on camera too.
That's fine. You guys, that's illegal. You're not supposed to fire.
2 police cops just passed and they didn't say anything.
I'm sorry.
2 police cops, there they are, and they didn't say anything. Now you have a problem.
I do have a problem. Wait.
I mean, it's really that simple. The cops have passed by. They don't care enough. What do you think you're going to be able to do about when the police that are driving by aren't doing anything about it? Like, come on. It's like, at that point, accept it, move on. In this next clip, we got an argument between neighbors because one of the neighbors has no idea how to just mind their own business.
Family house.
Oh, it's a family home.
Yeah, it is a family home. Yeah.
Okay, that's good to know.
Yeah, it's a family home.
Okay.
But also, what was the thing about when there was swim shorts over there?
What was the problem? Do I need to be staring at underwear?
Well, why are you looking at the house though?
Why what?
It's outside our window,
why
man.
am I looking at the house? I eat dinner right there, staring at underwear.
Look at the
somewhere
other way.
else. Yeah. Wrong answer. You're telling me to look somewhere else.
Listen,
when I've lived here longer than you guys.
But
no,
why,
now I'm
do
pissed.
I look at your
now
house?
I'm pissed.
No, do I look at your house?
You know what? You guys never come outside.
You do. You never. Well,
yeah,
listen,
when
we don't look
when
at
we go to bed and my son's outside saying you guys
Just
are out there
stand into
talking,
this
and I
shit,
told him to
okay?
say, "Shut up."
This is
At 11
a private
o'clock.
neighborhood.
Keep recording it.
You guys are running
I am
motel
recording
six
it.
here.
Recording it because
Think
you know
about
what?
this.
Now I'm calling the cops.
There's a lot of
and
people
it's
you're
gonna go
pissing
further.
off.
It's gonna go
Trust
further.
me.
Yeah.
Trust me. There's a lot of people you're
No,
pissing
now
off
you
here.
pissed me off. So I'm sorry.
No, I just wanted to ask you about what was going on here.
So the neighbors being called out for effectively potentially perving on their other neighbors by watching them through their window, and it's just like, oh, you're wanting me to look elsewhere? That's the wrong answer. I can do what I want. It's like, yeah, but that's still very flipping weird at the same time. That doesn't get around the fact that that's still pretty wacky to be perving on your neighbor. Even if that is the case, it might just be the case that you're just watching them because you think they're going to do something sketchy because you're racist, because that's also the vibe I'm getting from you. I don't know. This clip's interesting. In this next clip, a guy on a motorcycle showed up a Karen in their truck, and the truck driver wasn't exactly happy about that.
Today we try to figure out what turned this old boomer into this guy that swerves in and out of traffic, chasing motorcycles and flickering his high beams. In an exciting episode of Chill the Fuck Out, Male Karen. So we return to the intersection where I first saw this guy. Pull up in my lane, I'm sitting at the red light, and we take off. Get going. Move on through. I'm gonna go ahead and speed this up 10 times. As you can see, not anywhere near me, maintaining my roughly 55 mile an hour pace, not, doing anything crazy. Car in front of him obviously catches up a little bit and backs off, and there we go. Next light, quite a few miles down the road, he's there. Starts taking my picture for some reason. Speed up a little bit, and here we go, we get going. Nothing crazy. cars to the right of me make their right-hand turn, so I go ahead and switch into that lane after it opens up. And he flies up right behind me, starts flickering his high beams for some reason. No idea what his deal is. Guess motorcycles being able to go faster than his truck is pretty upsetting. And at this point I get up to my 70-something mile an hour speed, kind of holding on for dear life while I hit these bumps in the Pennsylvania highway. He goes for a nice little pass when he finally catches up. Whatever, he's going probably about 90 or so. I'm still trying to figure out the double standard of being upset that a motorcycle went quick from a stoplight, so you eventually do felonious speeds to catch up with them and go fast because you're mad they went fast. I eventually switches lanes up there, starts hitting his brakes. I figure he's probably getting ready to get off at the off-ramp there. And he starts slowing down quite a bit more. Gets up next to me. Can't really see it, but he's flipping me off there, giving the old jack-off hand gesture. And at this point, it's pretty obvious he's not getting off the off-ramp. Flashes his high beams again, has his turn signal on. Flashes them again, just stays behind me. Almost gets in a nice little accident here with that car merging because he's so intent on staying behind me. When he gets up close, he gives me a nice little honk here. And after reviewing all this, it's pretty obvious that he just got mad because a motorcycle went fast, and in response, he went fast. Rolls down his window. When he passes, gives me a couple more honks here, and then he's on his way. Moral of the story is Karens make motorcycle riding way more dangerous.
The guy driving the truck definitely had his ego hurt by the motorcycle just speeding off at every single stoplight. I mean, that's really all there is to it. The guy in this truck just can't help but be mad at someone who goes faster than him from a stopping position, because he thinks that because he has a big, massive truck, that he also needs to be the fastest thing in the dominant vehicle on the road. So he also messes around with a motorcycle. You know, motorcycles that aren't in a big metal cage that if they were to be hit, they could probably die. I don't know about you, but you and your big metal bulky cage, maybe you should be a little bit more considerate of other people on the road. Maybe. In this next clip, Karen gets in an argument with a bunch of movers.
Let's see. Nobody's trying to do anything for you.
That's okay. Don't worry.
We're trying to do our job.
No, you're not. You told them that you wanted $200 extra. I have
You can do it. Think whatever you want.
Them. Are you lying now?
I'm not lying. You didn't hire me. You didn't hire me.
You said $200 extra. Get out of my country.
Oh, that's great. I'm down with you. Hey, just hey, chill. Hey, I'm down with you. Hey, just hey, chill. Hey, great. Hey, that was perfect. Can I have your video?
I have you.
That's perfect. No, don't worry. You don't need to say anything else. You don't need to say anything else. Okay. You need to be careful. Watch out. The camera's right there. I'm gonna pick that up. I'm gonna pick it up. I'm throwing it on there. I'm gonna pick it up. Go for it. Go for it. You didn't get to touch me. Go for it. You didn't get to touch me.
I didn't touch you.
You didn't get to touch me.
I didn't touch you.
You didn't get to hit me with anything.
I didn't hit you with anything. You threw that box at me.
Don't worry, the camera's watching right
Okay,
there.
the police are coming.
Good.
You can see what he said. So what?
No worries.
And look what you did to my leg.
I didn't do anything.
Yes.
Don't worry, I have it on
You
video.
arrested. That's all right. Look what you did to my leg. You assaulted me. You assaulted me.
Don't worry, you can say whatever you want.
That's all right. to rape me for $200 extra. You're a fucking liar.
Keep talking.
Gotcha on video. Alright. The police have your license plate.
Don't worry, you didn't hire. I'm gonna wait for them. Right? I'm actually gonna call them.
That's fine. I did nothing to you. I hired a service.
Wait.
I hired a service.
Don't worry. I have you here.
That's right. And I hired a service.
Good. I have you here. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna wait for them right now.
That's fine.
You didn't hire me. Just keep that in mind.
We can stay here all day.
Don't worry. I'm gonna make you famous. I am going to make you famous. Yeah, I'm gonna call them right now. Sí, yo le hablo ahorita. I'm gonna call them right now. Sí, gracias.
I hate to be that guy, but based upon the work they were showing within this clip, I don't know if I would hire these guys to move my stuff in particular, but at the same time, it looks like whoever hired them was also just moving a bunch of empty boxes and boxes filled with rubbish for some reason. I don't know, I'm not going to question that too much. I just love the lousy attempt from the Karen to attempt to throw a box at them, but in the process trips over and scrapes her leg against the truck ramp, and then now after that's happened, is claiming that this is because they hit her, they tried to throw a box at her, they assaulted her. It's just like throwing everything that she can to attempt to maybe stroke some form of fear or some worry into the movers or something, because clearly they weren't taking her seriously and she wasn't liking that fact. In this next clip, we've got a Karen who's not a fan of certain people being in her neighborhood or let alone shopping in the same retail store as her.
Please step away from me, please.
I'm waiting on the manager.
Okay, well, you can wait on the manager over there.
No, actually, I can't. You're recording me.
Yes,
and you clearly
and I
said
need
that.
you to step away from me.
I'm a paying customer. I'm sorry, you're not. I have no idea what ho means or whore means.
What?
Don't talk to me.
Leave her alone. Obviously, she's got some mental issues. Leave her
Oh,
alone.
it must be.
Leave her alone.
That's okay. You're already on the phone with law enforcement. The manager of Ulta is calling law enforcement over here concerning the two of you, and you will not be leaving the store until they get here.
Oh my God.
Give me 1 second.
I understand what you're doing. Thank you for doing that concerning these two customers that are basically psycho stalking my neighborhood.
What?
She obviously has
Yeah.
You obviously want to go with hate crime, and you called me racist, didn't you?
Well, you wanted to refer my mom as
You're
a
not,
black
you're not
woman.
going to be
so-
leaving here. I'm
Okay.
sorry.
All right. This is stuff we see on Twitter.
No, she's telling
This
me
is
that
really
we're not
happening.
leaving here.
She just clearly stated that you're going to be putting that on social media.
I'm not putting it on social media. I'm just doing it for my protection.
Right. This is for my protection, not yours, honey.
You're away from her, Jackie. She's psychotic. Leave her alone. She's crazy.
I don't know what racism is to you.
Look it up.
Let's go. So now she's, my daughter moves and she moves in front of us. This is what we're doing. Psychotic. This is ridiculous. Are you good?
Yeah.
How can one not know what racism is? Like, I'd say you have to be pretty sheltered to not have any inkling of imagination to know what racism actually is. And furthermore to that, that doesn't really shield you from the fact of being racist anyway. Just because you don't know what racism is doesn't stop you from being racist. You can still get in trouble for that. It's really that simple. Gotta love the whole attitude of like, I don't like you, you're a psycho person stalking my neighborhood. Which is the weirdest assumption to make that I've ever seen. And I don't know, I don't have anything else to that one, sorry.